right, another day's in the books for Nvidia stock and the stock market, and you guessed it, we're going to break down everything that you need to know about the charts in this video. We'll break down my thoughts on Nvidia, the indexes here, and overall where I see things going in the short term and what I'm doing in this market. So guys, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. The clock's ticking, guys. Use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $2,000. Get this, you get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY. So get on it, use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers, let's dive into it. So man, Nvidia actually had a green day today. You heard that right, up 1.6% on the day, and that's with the $4 dump, about $3.50 dump heading into close. So we were at $112 per share, believe it or not, when we entered power hour. Shortly after power hour started, then we started to dump, continuing what has been a volatile week overall for stocks, for the indexes, right? Although Nvidia had a green day. So, hey, I'll take the volatility if we have a green day, right? So, we popped to 112, then we dumped down to 108, closing up 1.7%. As, let me show you these indexes here. SPY went down about 0.8, right? Yeah, 0.8%. The Dow went down over 1%. You guys can see right here, actually, it had the worst day. It was down 500 points at close, and QQQ went down about 0.25%. We can see right here, and that's with the dump off into close. So at one point it was up. I think maybe, I guess the Russell did go up about 0.25%. So the Russell had a green day, but the other 3 major indexes didn't, even though QQQ was up in the middle of power hour or just to kick off power hour. So I'll take it. I'll take a green day for Nvidia, guys, although we're not really fully breaking out yet. We'll talk about that here in this part of the video. I'll take a green day, man. This one's slowly starting to actually reverse, not fully obviously, but on the 5-day 5-minute, we're noticing a golden cross for the first time in a couple of days here. We actually closed above the 180 moving average, which is awesome. And you'll notice here yesterday, I just realized this, holy smokes, we hit $102 per share in the aftermarket after closing at 107. So you guys saw a bunch of stocks got nailed after the bell, Nvidia being one of them. And this thing got down to 102. Holy smokes. I didn't realize that. And now we're at 108 after the bell, 108.40. So I'm liking the way it's recovering off this low. Although, again, we're not fully breaking out yet, but we are seeing some signs. Again, the golden cross on this 5-day 5-minute, I'm liking. We actually almost took out the highs, or we slightly did, from yesterday's intraday session. We hit about, 111.85 yesterday, and today the high was, I think, over 112. So, yeah, we actually broke that high by about 40 cents, which is great. And on the 30-minute chart, the reality strikes in, or sets in. Yes, we're not really reversing yet, even though on the 5-day we're looking decent, because on this 30-minute, we're still in a downtrend, clearly. We actually got rejected at the 180 SMA at about 110, 111. So for this thing to show any signs of a breakout, for me to trade it in my trading account, which, full disclosure, I own it in my long-term investing account, not in my trading account yet. But for me to own it in my trading account, we're going to need to see a break above at least 110 and 112, preferably above 115. I think once we start building momentum above 115, that's where things are really going to start taking off in the short term for Nvidia. And don't get it twisted, it's not going to be easy. The market's still very volatile. I still expect it to be volatile, so it's not like tomorrow we're just going to start ripping. I mean, we might, who knows? But that's a bit unrealistic. But over time, as we start taking these levels out, that is what I'm looking for. 112 to 115 for that to break and us to start going back towards 120. That would be a sign of a reversal. So keep your eyes on the short-term time frames, guys. I'm going to set some alerts here. Might as well do it before I forget. And by the way, guys, join the email list. I send out my top stocks for free every single week. Put your first name and your email address using that link down below. Again, it's free, no brainer. So one alert's at 115, another one's at $112 per share, which happens to be the high from today. That spot needs to break. And I mean, we've covered this time and time again on the channel, guys. We're just way oversold on the 4-hour chart. It's only a matter of time, in my opinion, before Nvidia starts to reverse. And the fact that we did hit 102 yesterday is pretty nuts. And considering that support, or a key level of support from early September, and we held it, that's a pretty good sign. I mean, look, we can see last time we hit 102, we held it, we saw a crazy rally, and that's after a massive sell-off. So look, back in August to September, right, Nvidia went from 130 down to 102 in the span of like 2 weeks, 20% drop. It got into a bear market there, and then it went on an absolute heater, an absolute tear. It went up 50% to $150 by, when was that? I mean, the end of October, early November. So yeah, man, if things heat up in this market, if the sell-off starts to cool off a bit, volatility comes down, we might be gearing up for a similar type of rally, or at least that's what I'm hoping for. It's like I got these calls that are expiring in a couple of months. It might be a bit of a degenerate move, but those are going to print me money if we do get this overall reversal, which I'm kind of banking on here in the short term, and obviously for my long-term investment. Aren't we all banking on that, right? So let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. I'm super curious with where your head's at. Smash that like button while you're at it. Make sure to subscribe as we're on the road to 100K subs here on YouTube. I appreciate all of your support as always. And let me just look quickly at some other tickers today. Looks like Coinbase saw a nice bounce back, 7%, although it's still very much so in a downtrend. Looks like AG, which I haven't looked at this stock in a while. First Majestic Silver popped about 10%. Very big move there for ticker symbol AG. Very curious to see how this plays out over the coming weeks, as we saw a big move today, or a decent move in silver. It went up 0.75%. CrowdStrike popped today, which I bought some more yesterday, guys, at 306, I believe. Now we're at $330 per share. Excuse me there, guys. And we went up 7% on the day. Pretty good, if you ask me. Although it's still, it's still in a downtrend, but a nice bounce back day for CrowdStrike. So, yeah, what do you guys think about the market? Nvidia, are we slowly building up momentum, or is this another bull trap for Nvidia, and maybe we're going lower? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. And do not forget to get your 30 stocks for Moomoo. Use that link down below. Deposit at least $100. You get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $2,000. Get this, you get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY, guys. It's a no-brainer, and the clock's ticking. You have a couple more weeks to get these stocks, so use that link down below, or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video.